Rim Country News brought to you by Christine Croak, your Rim Country real estate expert. And by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill, a historic stopping spot since 1916. On this finally Friday, December 11th, for Tano TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, in news from southern Gila County, President Trump's administration is set to approve a controversial land swap this month that would give Rio Tinto Ltd. And partners more than 2,400 acres to build an Arizona copper mine even though the project would destroy religious and cultural sites sacred to Native Americans. Well, tribal leaders and other critics allege that the U.S. government is fast-tracking the environmental review process before Trump is replaced by President-elect Joe Biden next month, charges the government and Rio Tinto deny. The land swap outlined in government documents reflects the tension between the increasing global attention on the rights of indigenous peoples and the need to boost metals production to power electric vehicles and reduce global carbon emissions. Copper is used to make solar panels, wind turbines, and electric vehicle batteries. The San Carlos Apache tribe says the mine, one of the largest of its kind in the U.S., would destroy land considered home of religious deities and sites used for tribal ceremonies, including one to celebrate teenage girls who have come of age. This is about religious freedom, Terry Rambler, chairman of the San Carlos Apache tribe, told the Reuters news agency. He went on to say, "For me and our people, it's a fight not only for today, but for our children and grandchildren." Well, indigenous and conservative groups have raised concerns that surrounding areas may also come under threat, including Apache Leap, a cliff believed to be the site of a mass suicide of Apache who came under attack from U.S. forces back in the 1870s and jumped to their deaths rather than being caught. Well, Rio and partner BHP Group plc have sought for years to access the underground copper deposit here in the Tano National Forest, which abuts the San Carlos Reservation. A last-minute addition to a 2014 Pentagon funding bill signed by former President Obama allowed Rio to exchange land it owned near the forest for land above the copper reserve, with the caveat that the swap would not occur until environmental studies were published. Well, taking a look at other news from around Rim Country, Aspire Arizona Foundation, you've heard of them. Well, this week they've announced they've received a grant donation for $15,000 from the Holbrook Pyle Foundation. Well, the Holbrook Pyle Foundation was created by Nan Pyle, who spent most of her adult life here in Payson. She used much of her inheritance for community good and supported Payson's hospital, library, art center, and founded the town's first kindergarten. Nan's passion for education in her hometown reflects the mission of Aspire Arizona Foundation. Well, Paul Brocker, the AAF board president, noted, quote, "Since inception of the dual credit program in 2016, the Holbrook Pyle Foundation has contributed $50,000 to help provide tuition for over 400 Payson Aspire scholars. The MHA Foundation has also continued to match these contributions." He went on to say, "We're very grateful for the support of both foundations." Well, this year's Holbrook Pyle $15,000 donation will be used to provide spring tuition support for each Payson High School student taking Eastern Arizona College Payson courses at the high school. The fall 2020 semester had 103 students enrolled in over 176 courses. Payson students will simultaneously earn both high school and college credit for those classes. Brocker reminds the community, quote, "Aspire Arizona Foundation is currently fundraising now to supplement the Holbrook Pyle Foundation gift for the spring classes and to assure that the dual credit program continues for the 2021-22 school year. Their fundraising goal is $50,000. Brocker added, "Community members who wish to help our Payson students can invest in the next generation and the future of Payson. They hope that you'll join them in making a college education accessible, affordable, and attainable for all Payson students. Because, they say, education elevates everyone." Well, tax-deductible donations can be mailed to the Aspire Arizona Foundation at 308 East Arrow Drive, Payson, Arizona 85541. For more information, you can also visit aspirearizona.com to learn more about the Aspire Scholars and the results of their efforts to improve higher education opportunities in Payson and Rim Country. Good stuff. Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, snow yesterday just up on top of the rim was falling at a rate of about an inch an hour for a while in one location. So what's headed our way next in the way of weather? Well, a complete look at your 7-day forecast is coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News.
Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination. It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hi, reflecting on 2020, this year has presented challenges, devastation, and extraordinary circumstances that will forever change all of our lives. I am more than ever thankful and grateful for my loving family. Living in a community that supports and takes care of each other, the collaboration that happens with our small businesses and our non-profits are selfless, generous, and heartfelt. A special thanks to our town staff, the first responders who are dedicated to our community, and lastly, so grateful and thankful for my clients, personal referrals, new friendships, thankful for my assistant Sarah, my marketing team, title, mortgage companies, local and state realtors that I've had the privilege of working with. Wishing you all Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays. I appreciate you all from my heart. Many blessings. Stay safe for 2021.
In Rim Country weather, some active snow bands along the Lake Mary Road yesterday were for a while producing snowfall rates around an inch an hour. Snow accumulations were mostly above the 7,200 to 7,500 foot elevation. Here's a picture taken around 10:30 yesterday morning up near Happy Jack. The low pressure system that brought yesterday's rain and snow showers has departed the area. An unsettled weather pattern will remain in place with a series of 3 systems impacting the region through early next week. Unfortunately, the trajectory of all 3 will limit precipitation chances. The main impacts will be reinforcing shots of cold air and periods of gusty winds. System number 1 will skirt the state to the north today. Models have continued to trend drier and precipitation chances have been taken out of the forecast. However, we will see the development of breezy west and northwest winds this afternoon. Gusts of 20 to 30 miles an hour are anticipated. Well, the next trough and associated cold front will cross the Arizona-Utah border tomorrow afternoon and quickly push southeast before exiting the area tomorrow night. Ahead of the front, gusty west to southwest winds will develop Saturday afternoon. Speeds will be a bit stronger than we see today, but still likely to remain below advisory level in most locations. A couple of inches of snow are possible northeast of the Mogollon Rim as the front passes, but the quick-moving nature of the front will limit more substantial amounts. Behind that front, locally breezy north to northeast winds are anticipated for your Sunday morning. Then, a third trough brings another round of cold air and gusty winds, and that'll be here Monday into Tuesday. After that, it looks like we can expect continued dry weather with some slowly moderating temperatures. Daytime highs in the greater Payson area today, well, they should be right around 51 degrees for our high, and our low tonight should drop to around 31. And it looks like we'll stay in the low to mid 50s for our daytime highs well into next week.
Up on top of the rim today, they're looking for a high around 42 degrees with a low tonight dropping to a nippy 23. And with some expected breezes, that wind chill could easily get down into the single digits. So if you're headed up there, make sure you plan ahead. Our neighbors to the south in Tonto Basin, now they're expecting a high today near 61 degrees with a low tonight near 36. They'll gradually work their way back to the upper 60s by midweek next week. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Get out there and make it a great Finally Friday.
If you're talking, they will hear you every single time. Allow the words to break through by seeing